Alright, you guys. We are exiting this fine establishment. And I will say, I got my little, let you know, go ahead, honey. Let you know how good that is. Granny's got a box to go. This is a great place to come and get something to eat. Yeah. Alright, I apologize for the weird camera angles. I'll tell you what. I don't know what's going on with Grandma. But when I was sitting in there, I think I'm just too much of an emotional person. I was sitting in there and feeling rather, I don't know, rather uncomfy. I can be a pretty sociable person, as y'all know. It's just not, being sociable is not just for this camera. I actually can be sociable in person. Actually, in person, the sense of humor comes busting out, and you might find kind of annoying. You know what it is? When you get to be of a certain particular age, you've had your babies, you've worked all the jobs that you're going to work, maybe you're kind of straggling on with one, you've had all your experiences, so now it's like it's time to, you know, to enjoy life. To enjoy life. And speaking of special days, I would like to wish a happy Father's Day to all the wonderful dads that are out there, and to the ones that have lost their dads. I know this is a heart-wrenching day for you, but he would want you to be filled with some kind of joy in your heart, and he would not want you sitting there upset. So we honor all of you daddies out there. And son, happy first Father's Day. Mommy loves you. Yes, I said mommy. He doesn't call me mommy, he calls me mom. But, oh, I did do a video yesterday regarding my car situation. I walked probably about 20 miles yesterday. I am not exaggerating that point. And I went to five, I would say conservatively, 5 different kind of hoopty, or what you would call inexpensive car lot, ranging from $2,000 to about $5,000 or $6,000. And then I went over to the one that I really wanted to go to, which was the drive time. You know, you're approved, and they approved me up to about 17 grand. And y'all know I'm not going to spend $17,000. That's not going to happen. And the reason that's not going to happen is because I gave up $364 a month for 5 years in that bankruptcy, and I am not willing to give up the $320-something per month that this gentleman told me that I would have to pay in order to obtain a vehicle that costs about 7 grand, something like that. It was like a 2007 Avenger, I think. I can't remember. Honey, I am all tapped out of looking at cars. You know, I'm sick of looking at them. I'd like to be driving one, but as far as shopping, do you know shopping for a car is work? Because everyone greets you with a smile, but the bottom line is, what's the bottom line? It's the money. It's the money. And something can look pretty on the outside. I want it to look pretty decent on the outside, but I'm concerned about that motor. I want some air conditioning. The reason why, what is it, about 92 degrees here? But anywho, I digress. I hope that all is well with you. I'm feeling this sense. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. It could just be the menopause. It could just be my hormones, you know, how they differentiate, they go up and down. But for some goofy reason, I'm feeling a sense in my belly of dread and sadness. And I've said this before, and it doesn't make any sense when I say this. I've said this before. Sometimes I feel like I'm feeling someone else's pain. And I'm not going to go and boo-hoo about this for long and give it just another moment of conversation about it. So I just hope that all of you are well. And I hope that you're appreciating your families, because if you have one, if you have loved ones that love you, you are so wealthy. You're so wealthy. I mean, think about it this way. If you have a home and you're able to have picnics and barbecues, you're able to have those birthday parties outside, you know, you're able to have an evening maybe with an outdoor, what you call those fireplaces that are shaped like a wok, for lack of a better term. You're able to do that. You're just so blessed, you know. And it's not a poo-poo on my life. My life situation is based on, 89%, okay, let's say about 75% stupidity and 25% of being deceived, right? Right? We're all grown adults. We do what we do. And so, what is my point? My point is, here I am, right? Because of my decisions, I'm living in my little apartment. At the moment, I don't have a vehicle, right? So, I'm living that life. Going to work and coming home and that kind of thing. And that's just my life. But if you have the life that I just described, my babies, if you have that life with a home and what I just described, just embrace it. Thank your Heavenly Father above for it. And I have learned, you know, to appreciate, this is going to sound silly, but I have learned to appreciate the little things. Even when I was driving to get a parking spot up front, you know, even when I got a bill and I thought it was going to be $200 and it's $150. I know that sounds goofy, but seriously, you learn when you go through negativity, you go through some things, the things that you took for granted, when you're blessed to get a piece of them, of all of them back, you are so grateful. How grateful do you think I'm going to be if I make a deal for a raggedy old car for $500 or $600 or $700 when I finally make that deal, or I get a loan and pay about $140 a month, which is the goal, right? I'm going to take extra good care of that thing. I'm going to appreciate it because of all these months and months that I have been walking, which has been a valuable experience. It's been a valuable experience. You know, I thank God for His humbling. I thank God for that. It has enabled me to come into conversation with you guys. You know? All right. Let's go back up here. Got my little to-go thing, which I'll put on the ground. And you can smell the barbecue. You can smell here at the complex. Though I'm just not. Forgot what I was gonna say. My neighbor said something to me, and my mind went blank. You know, I keep telling that boy, he doesn't realize what I'm doing. He knows what I'm doing. But I'm so old that if you say something to me with my mind, I forget what I was saying. Oh, I know what I was saying. Let's get in here. They had the rules with the grills and stuff like that. I think that you are allowed to grill, but they do not want all that stuff on that patio. I'm not quite understanding. I'm not quite understanding. I don't have any reason to grill. And kids, Grandma she has finally straightened up in here. Pardon me, I'm a little out of breath. Alright, let's turn that light on. And what do we do, kids? Let's put some more bulbs in here. Or bulbs in here. Let's turn these, shall we? I think part of my discomfort, if I may be a little bit more, open up a little bit more to you, is just that I'm anticipating losing my privacy. And this is how my mind works. It's like I'm feeling the discomfort of the loss of privacy now, even though I'm just here with Fancy. Speaking of which, hey baby, hi, hi, say hi to everybody. Can you say mama? Can you say mama? Say it. Say it. Speak. I've been working on it, right? One time I was in the bedroom, I was just getting up. When I first get up, she meows a lot, you know, I'm hungry, change my water, whatever, right? So I'm in the bedroom, I hear, row, row. She does that twice. I'm like, couldn't you do that on cam? I'm just a mess. But anyways. So, yeah, I think it's like mentally I'm acting like my family is here with me, like right now. Isn't that goofy? And there have been times along those lines of feeling uncomfortable where I realized, though I was home by myself, right, as I always am, and I'm laying in the bed, I've got all the pillows around me, I've just taken a nice shower, I've got on my baggy pajamas, you know, and I'm just relaxing, I realize that I'm still tense, like I'm still at work. So I am learning, I'm learning to try to relax. Sometimes you have so many things going on that when you're finally alone and away from the stressful situation, you're stressed like you're still there. Isn't that weird? Anyways, I love you guys very much. And please subscribe if you haven't. If you haven't, I'd appreciate that. I'm humbled. Trust me on that one. I'll see you on my next video. I love you guys. Bye.